folks, it's Craig Bielik with Crowd Surfing. You'll never guess where I am. Just take a look around. Any guesses? Any guesses? No, I'm not at the latest software convention for the IT folks. No, we're at the Renaissance Fair. We have traveled back like 700 years to be here. I hope you appreciate this. Check it out. There's some jousting going on. We're going inside to check out some people. We're going to talk to some really interesting folks here today, and you're going to have a great time. Thanks for joining us. I'm out at the Renaissance and Fantasy Fair out here in Marriott Slaterville, and this is cool. This is cool. I've just actually walked in, but where else are you going to find anything like this? This is a chainmail teddy bear. You just don't find those anywhere, right?
No, absolutely. And I've waited 3 years to get this. So we used to come as a patron to the fair, and just this year we started to volunteer. So my daughter and myself are volunteering this year in the ticket booth. So, okay. And when I came in, I was just like, I have to have one of those to the vendor, and he said, I don't have any, but he would get one for me. And so I came yesterday, and here's my chainmail bear. It's fantastic.
One right off the bucket list. Out here at the Renaissance and Fantasy Fair, and I met this merchant. Is that a good word?
That's right. Yeah, I'm actually a spoon carver.
You're a spoon carver?
The ones behind you are all been carved by hand, and that's what I do right here, and this is my workshop right here.
So you carve spoons? I mean, that's getting to be like, that has to be a dying art. I mean, I have to tell you that you're the very first spoon carver I've ever met.
Oh, there's a few around, but not many that are as crazy as I am.
Really? I am so excited to talk to you guys in this booth because I do not know what's going on here. What's going on here? This is a little slice of ancient Rome. Really? Mm-hmm. Really? I've been to Rome, but it was in the past, but it was like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Not this far. What's going on out here? Why do people come out to this thing?
Well, there's all tons of reasons people come out here. There's the patrons that come in that are dressed up with awesome costumes and everything, and then there's the people that are already here that are dressed up. And then you get cool stuff like this, which if you're like me, this is actually pretty cool. It's a bone box. So it's made out of bones, and it's got all these interlocking pieces on the bottom, and it's wonderful.
So how do you start? I mean, and this is the traditional way that spoons were carved?
This is the way I carve. There are lots of different ways, but let me just show you.
Yeah, I want to see. I've got to see. So we're going to start with... Hey, wait a minute! You can't start with a spoon that's already carved. You're gonna.
This is the only power equipment that I use is when I cut them out into a shape like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it goes into the machine over here.
Explain the little slice of ancient Rome.
Well, we're Roman historians.
Oh.
And so we teach people about Roman history and things they may not realize about the 20 virtues we have up front here, the Roman armor around the side there, which is real armor.
Really?
So if you go around the corner here, you can see more of that.
We're going. We'll go there next. Wait a second. It's made out of bones?
Yep. It's made
like what kind of bones? I mean, like people bones or doggy bones or?
people bones.
People bones. This is made out of people bones. Yeah. Where do you get people bones? I mean, legally. I'm not...
No clue. I have no clue. They had it at the shop. I liked it, so I got it.
I have something on my bucket list now. When I die, I want to be a bone box. My wife's here. Make sure you take care of that. I want to be a bone box.
This is called a shaving horse. And what it is a foot-operated vise. And it holds it very securely. I use a series of gouges. And one of the favorite tools is a farrier's rasp. And I use that to do the back.
What's one thing that people don't understand about Rome, or maybe misunderstand about Rome?
We're not all dead.
Wait a second. Say that again.
We're not all dead.
Well, you don't seem dead. So ancient Rome is still alive? Is that what we're saying?
Kind of, yeah. Mostly in memory and through reenactors like this, but we're not all dead.
There you go, folks. Okay. They're not all dead. Look at these people. They certainly seem alive. Do you want to be a bone box?
It'd be cool. You get to hold all kinds of treasures.
Like, what do you have in there right now?
Just a few stones. I like them, though. Mm-hmm. They're pretty cool.
And the lining, is that like blood lining?
No, it's just velvet.
Oh, okay. It is what I wondered. How did you get started in this? Were you missing a spoon one day and you decided, you know what, there's got to be a way to get a spoon?
I retired after 50 years in a grocery store and decided I needed something to do. I went to reenactment place, and they were carving spoons, and I said, hey, that's something I can do. This is all the equipment that it takes, except for my hand tools, which I haven't got out yet. And that was 20 years ago. I've been doing it ever since.
And you're still spoon carving.
I'm still spooning.
Is it true that Nero fiddled while Rome burned?
Yes. Well, he hadn't invented the fiddle yet. He played the lyre, which, considering Nero's personality, is an appropriately named instrument. But he is our beloved first citizen.
Yeah.
So we're in Britain, so we don't have to worry about being too respectful, because by the time he hears anything, he'll forget about it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, guys. What would you say to people that are not attending the Renaissance Fair? What should they be?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yes, definitely. If you're not attending, you're missing out. This is where it's happening.
This is where it's happening, right? How come you guys are not speaking like the old English and stuff?
I'm actually from England, so if you can't pick the accent up, I'm very sorry. I've been here for 30 years now, so it's gone. So.
I kind of got a little bit of an accent. How's the spoon business nowadays?
Well, I carve a lot more than I sell.
But you can always eat off of them, right?
A lot of artists will starve to death when the crunch comes, but I can always burn my spoons and keep warm.
That's right. Was Britain conquered by Rome? I'm sorry, I'm a little shy on my history, but I think it was, right?
It was. And the 14th Legion that we are is one of the 3 legions that conquered Britain. And the 14th Legion put down Queen Boudicca's revolt against the Romans in 61 AD, or 814 from the founding of the city, the way we count the calendar. And it was 230,000 Celts against 10,000 Romans, and the Romans won.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Outnumbered like 20 to 1?
Yes, largest land battle ever fought on English soil.
What part of England are you from?
From the southern coast, a little town called Ringwood. It's in Hampshire.
Yeah, no, sorry, don't know it. I don't know. What's the biggest town closest to it?
Southampton.
Southampton, okay. And you came here 30 years ago?
30 years ago. Been here 30 years now.
So you have lost your English accent.
Yes, I've lost my English accent. My daughter says I don't have an accent. Some people can pick it up, but not everyone.
I could hear a little bit of something, but you lost your accent, but you gained a bear.
Yes, that's right. And the bear's better than the accent, right?
Thank you very much. You've got a lot of other wares out here, too. Can you explain that?
My son and I are partners in the Spoon Tree Emporium, and he collects various items in pewter, pottery, copperware, all kinds of things, and we peddle our wares like an old gypsy.
You know what I like about you guys? You guys are set. You've got treats.
Yes, this is typical Roman fare.
Really?
Cheeses, dried meats, olives, olive oil, balsamic vinaigrette, salts. That was typical Roman fare.
A lot of people don't know that Rome invented Costco, which is where I think you guys got this stuff, right?
Smith's.
That's Smith's. Well, they didn't invent that.
No.
Wow, check it out what I just found. I found Bunny. Is that right? Bunny?
Yes, I'm Bunny.
Yeah, I can tell by this. This is, oh, wait, you got to turn it around.
Oh, yes.
How about that? Is that a bunny skull and crossbones?
It is a bunny skull and crossbones. There's one there, there's a bunny there. Everyone calls me Bunny.
She's got Bunny everywhere. Is this a good event for you?
This is a nice one. Yes, it's very good. We do about 15 to 20 a year throughout the Intermountain West here, and this is one of the better ones.
I would imagine a Renaissance Fair is like the prime market for a hand-carved spoon. You probably don't have a booth at like the high-tech industry fair.
No.
What else would you like people to know about Rome?
That, it's not all about the army. There was a lot of different things, like the women, the games. They had the gladiatorial games. They had chariot racing. She teaches different little games over there,
The art.
Beautiful art.
Engineering.
Romans had the aqueducts. The
aqueduct? That's right. The wine. Explain this.
So during the Renaissance Fair, I dress up as a dragon, and I have a dragon mask, and I have my dragon wings, and I go around the fair as a dragon, and kids kind of hunt for me and try and find me, and they think, oh, it's great, you see a dragon at the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah. I mean, where else are you gonna find a dragon, right? I have kind of a funny relationship with wooden spoons. because I love them, the way that they're done and everything. But were you ever disciplined with a wooden spoon? I was.
I'm very happy that my mother didn't have spoons that are made as sturdy as these are.
Right.
Because she broke several across my backside, but they were much smaller, and I probably deserved it.
They created cement, cement plywoods. They had libraries. They soap. Like those are some of the things they invented.
The sewers.
Sewers, yeah.
Oh yeah, the place was a real mess before then. Anybody know where that comes from?
We had flushing toilets.
Yes.
Oh, you guys had flushing
toilets.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness for the Romans on that, man. The place would be a real mess. On a laundromat?
Laundromats. They cleaned their laundry. The slaves would clean the laundry with urine.
Oh, wow. Now, see, in my book, that wouldn't be clean.
It's the ammonia in
It's
it.
the ammonia.
It would clean it.
Rinsed.
It gets rinsed, of course.
I got it.
What is your booth? You do, this is art and clothing? Is that what you do?
We have handmade stuff. We have pixie wings because we're actually known as the Pixies and Friends. And so we have a bunch of vendors that are part of our group. We have balloon artists, we have musicians, we have dancers, we have dragons, pixies, things like that, mermaids. And what we do is we just try to help out vending areas like this with social events and, charity events, things like that.
Well, what if somebody's out there watching TV right now and they want a spoon and they can't come to the Renaissance Fair? How can they find out about you?
I have a website. It's called spoontree.com, and I'd be happy to return any communications I have and arrange to meet them and sell them to them.
This is fantastic. Thank you for having us out here.
Well, thank you for coming by.
Yeah, I'm looking at your wares back here. I can see I wouldn't want my mom to have had this spoon right here. This is one I don't want Mom to have. Mom, if you're watching, don't buy that spoon. I would have wanted her to have one like that. Like that's a good paddling spoon.
Something she couldn't get a big swing at.
Exactly. Thank you for having us and good luck in the spooning.
Yes, thank you very much for coming by.
Well, guys, we've got to jaunty on because there's a joust about to happen. But
We'll go back and see the armor in a minute.
oh yes,
Yeah.
we're coming back for the armor. We're not going to miss the armor. Thank you for giving us a slice of Rome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, salami, cheese. Oh no, I cannot. Well, yes, I can.
Smoked Gouda.
Cheese. Thanks, guys. It's the only reason I came to this booth. Do you have a website, Bunny?
Yeah.
Is it a Bunny website?
Well, on Facebook, we're the Pixies and Friends.
The Pixies and Friends on Facebook.
On Facebook, and you can rent us out. So like I said, there's all kinds of different genres and venues and things like that, and we do charity events like the Brainwave event that's coming up in June. We'll be there as mermaids and pixies and dragons.
You are now having the privilege of being here on the Field of Honor. My name is Sir William. I am the Knight Marshal of this field. That means I uphold the rules. I uphold the laws. What you're about to see here this fine day is an actual piece of history, ladies and gentlemen. No, we do not have an actual joust. That is actually quite expensive, and we do not have the field capacity to have such an event. But what we have done here this fine day, good people, is that all of the games that you see before the joust, the lancing of the rings, the throwing of the spears, the hitting of the quintain, these are all actual exercises that we use in order to become a competitive jouster, both in history and in modern day.
Oh, no way. No way. Now, what do you call you?
So yes, I am known as the Mad Paddler. So what we do here at the Spoon Tree Emporium is we offer free spooning and paddling demonstrations. For the paddling demonstrations, you must bring your own children, but we will spoon with anyone. We can teach anyone to properly spoon, and that's kind of our motto here at the Spoon Tree Emporium.
This is incredible. And you didn't make these, but your friend did.
Yeah, my friend Marie did. She's probably behind me somewhere in these gigantic wings. Yes. So she created these lovely wings, and
Yes, I'm right here.
yeah, yeah. She creates the harnesses and the wings and a whole bunch of other pixie wings. We have 3-pole wings. We have 2-pole wings. They're just huge.
Is this your work?
This is. I hand make everything in here.
Are you serious? These are really cool.
This is actually a bracelet that I just finished for this set.
You just did that. So, how did you get into this? I mean, is this chain of fate? So this is chainmail?
Yes. I actually learned how to do chainmail about 8 years ago at this Renaissance Fair.
You did?
Yes, I did.
I mean, I can't get a paddling. I mean, I'm someone's children.
Well, I tell you what we do offer a special spooning and paddling combo to where at the end of the fair you can go around and feel proud that you've been spooned and paddled at the Spoon Tree Emporium. Just saying.
Well, I'm always a participant at these things, and I'm willing to be paddled.
Fantastic. If you wouldn't mind stepping right out here, we can give you a demonstration.
So this is fun for you.
I love this kind of stuff. Yes, I'm always here at the Renaissance Festival helping out my friend who runs it, and usually we're entertainment.
And what do you do when you're not at the Renaissance Festival?
More festivals.
More festivals. There you go. There you go.
I actually offer free lessons where people can sit down and learn how to do it themselves.
We got to go over and see this kind of thing. But like this bracelet, what do you charge for that?
That bracelet is $65.
$65, is that right? That's a pretty good deal for something made out of by hand and made out of chain, right?
Oh yes, especially for something. I mean, if you look how tedious it is, you open and close every single ring by itself.
Oh, I got to see this. And these little chainmail rings right here also?
Yes.
Hold on, I got to take my cell phone out of my pocket because I don't want myself. No, you're not. I mean, go easy on me, all right? I mean, it's been a while since I've had a paddle.
I understand, and we take it easy on the first time.
So how do I start?
Okay, what we do is we're going to stand you right out here. We have to make the call. Okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come over to the Spoon Tree Emporium where we're going to offer a free paddling demonstration on this fine young man.
Well, thank you, Bunny. Thank you, friend, wing friend. She's your wingman.
She's my wing girl.
I mean, literally, right?
Yes.
This is cool. Say hello to all the folks out there.
Hello, all the folks out there. Come to the Renaissance Festival here in Marriott.
Yeah, Bunny says so. You don't want to make Bunny mad. You ever seen a killer bunny?
The bunny. Obey the bunny.
Obey the bunny. Good advice.
I'm a 6-foot bunny. You might want to listen to me.
Oh, I didn't even get your name. Tell me your name.
Oh, my name's Megan.
What's your Fantasy Fair name?
My fantasy is Megan.
Oh, it is still is Megan. Okay. Didn't you get married yesterday?
No.
Oh, that's right. That was Meghan Markle, the princess.
Oh, I was gonna say. I don't think so.
I'm sorry. I'm giving you a hard time. Let's go over and see how this works.
Now just know it's a souvenir paddling. It's guaranteed to leave a mark. Fun at parties, impresses your friends. All the cool kids are having one, and you're gonna be the first.
Wait, I've changed my mind.
Nope, too late. So just know it's gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. Are you ready? It's gonna be on 3.
No, now wait a minute. Remember, this is
on 3. Ready? 1, 2.
You know, I was expecting to find a lot of things at the Renaissance Fair, but Santa was not one of them.
Well, you know, there's so many people here. I've got to make a list and check it twice. I got to know who's been naughty and who's been nice. And there's so many good kids here. We're going to find them.
There you go. All right, so Megan, now wait a second. You build this stuff out of those things?
Out of these little tiny rings. I'm just putting on the final piece for this, but...
Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at how cool.
Yep, you open each ring, you slide it on, and then close them all by hand.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Like every single one of those?
Every single one of those has been opened and closed by hand.
That is art. And let me say, you must be a person of extreme patience.
Yes, I watch a lot of TV while I do this. I call it knitting for nerds.
I love that term, knitting for nerds. That's going to be my band name.
Oh, that would be a great band.
Yeah. 3! There, you've been properly paddled.
I did it, folks. I've been paddled. That was actually quite nice.
Yes, I know. It's a very nice service that we offer.
Yeah.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, if you'd like a free spooning demonstration, we could do that. That way, you can say you've been spooned and paddled.
You know, I would, but my wife is here, so
it's okay. We can invite her. She can come along and we can show her properly.
A question that was always burning in my mind forever. I thought, what does Santa wear during the summer? He wears a kilt.
Aye, laddie. Do you know that it was the elves that came from Scotland many a yarn ago, 1,000 million years. I did. That's right. They came from Scotland, and they've influenced me in this way.
Really? Is this your family tartan by any chance?
No, sir. This is the official tartan of the Clan Claws.
Clan Claws. There you go.
Absolutely right. The Clan Claws.
Wow. So you just decided that this would be something you'd like to do, and you're doing it very well, obviously.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, it's something that I learned how to do, like I said, about 8 years ago, and I just picked it up and never put it down.
Yeah. And so, okay, I gotta try it. All right. So let me see if I can. Let's see what my skill level is. Can I have one?
Yes.
And bear in mind that I just got a paddling.
Oh, right.
All right. So where do we start?
All right, so go ahead and grab out a ring. One
Grab
that's
out a
a little
ring?
bit larger is the easiest kind to start with.
Yeah. Let's start with the training wheel version of this for me. Okay.
Okay.
I think what we'll do is we'll have a viewer contest. Viewers out there, go to our website, win a free spooning.
Yeah, absolutely, and comes with a free paddling also.
There you have it. Boy, that was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for participating today.
Hey, can my wife buy that?
Yeah, you know what? It's actually not for sale. I am licensed in the state of Utah for properly paddling demonstrations, so it's a special license I had to get.
I did it.
Thank you.
So Santa, are you also selling things?
No, I am here just to enjoy the love of the people, to make a list, and to check it twice.
Well, I want you to know something. I have a few naughties on my list, but I did get sufficiently paddled over there.
Oh, that's good. He does a good job of it.
I should say. I still got it. I'm having a kind of a hard time walking.
Boy, well, you best behave yourself. You know, there's only 218 days left till Christmas.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I got to get shopping.
Now what you're going to be doing, since you have the pliers that have the larger tips, you can go ahead and just use the tips of them. You're going to be using one plier in each hand.
There was a ring inside the ring. I didn't even see that.
Ringception.
So one plier in each hand.
Yes.
Why?
Because because it'll rip up your fingers if you do it without them.
This is the booth I've been waiting to come to all day. All day. This is the one I had to get here because this is the most manly stuff I have ever seen in my life. Tell me your name.
I'm Lucian Regulus.
All right, Lucian Regulus wearing chainmail.
Hamada, Lorica Hamada.
Oh, was there a difference?
Well, mainly the way it's worn and the style that it's done in. Chainmail will be worn in later centuries and it'd be longer in the Norman style, possibly down to the mid-center of the shin.
Yeah. What do you want to say to the little boys and girls out there?
Be good. That's right. Be good.
There you go. Did you see that cute little girl right there in that Renaissance dress?
Visiting with her a moment ago. Little sweetheart she is.
There you go, guys. Santa Claus at the Renaissance Fair. You didn't know you were going to see that, did you? So like this?
If you're using one of those needle nose pliers, you're actually going to be needing to use the outside edge of it and not the tip. So go ahead and lift your right up like that.
Oh, like that?
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to take a while.
They would only wear it as a cuirass, as a coat, and then they would get the double protection up here on the shoulders because in order to avoid the most common type of strike, which is an overhand chop to the shoulder area.
Ah, I got it. So I have actually put some of this stuff on in the past. What does this weigh?
About 60 pounds.
Yeah,
with the pulling up here. So.
Yeah. So that's and you can do this. Like they put it on me, and I had to go home and take a nap. I mean, it is so fun to come to the Renaissance Fair because you find things that you won't find anywhere else. Like this nice lady, and your name is?
I'm Aloha Line with Lines and Crafts.
Aha. And is that your Renaissance name or your real name?
My real name.
All right, good. What do we have here?
Well, for one thing, this is Qualt. He's a friend of mine. He comes to the Renaissance Fair with me and hangs out. He's a bit of a mischief maker, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. As dragons can be.
Of course.
Oh, you're way better at this than I am.
Oh, you're good. And once you get it close like that, it's good to look at it from the top and give it a little wiggle.
Give it a little wiggle?
Yeah, until you get it nice and straight.
Oh, Megan, this is harder, way harder than it looks.
Lots of practice.
Oh, this is way harder than it looks. What do you think?
Ooh, got a little bit of a gap in there, but nice and straight.
That's just like that, huh?
Yep.
I actually train before we come to these events. I'll wear it and I'll do everything in it like a Roman soldier would. I run, I jump, I go through calisthenics, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, whole 9 yards while wearing the armor, so that when the time comes, I can just move in it regularly and easily.
Cool. Who made this?
This was actually made by an online vendor. The vendor escapes me at this point. We've had this for almost 11 years now, this suit. Yeah. So our armor is durable, as you'd imagine.
You make all this? What's behind you?
These right here. Our dragon body pillows. You see their wings and everything. They're great for snuggling up with. You can lay down your head on when you're reading, or just want to have someone to cuddle with at night.
Sure. What does something like this cost?
About $85. Though you have to be careful. They're kind of dangerous because once you lay on them, you don't want to move.
Okay, so how many of these do I have to do to make that?
Ooh, that is a good question. Let me count really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we've got 13 per segment, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So we're 33 times 13. Do you got a number for me? 429. 429 rings.
There's 429 rings in here.
429 rings.
And this one right here took me 15 minutes.
Yes. Oh, you'd get the hang of it.
I got to talk about this.
This is the Lorica segmenta. It's the most common armor of a military soldier. This is the armor that you wore by an officer. I serve as a centurion for the Legion right now.
Okay.
But this is the armor that a common soldier would wear, and when properly worn, it looks something like this.
Are you kidding me? What does this thing weigh?
About 40 pounds, actually.
About 40 pounds? And this helmet? Can I try the helmet on?
Yeah.
Oh, man, one off the bucket list. Check this out, you guys. How did you get into doing this?
Well, a few years ago when I started this business, my sister asked me if I knew how to make shoulder dragons because she used to go to Renaissance fairs and has been a while since she's seen any shoulder dragons. I didn't at the time, but then I figured it out, and I was able to come up with these.
That's really cool.
These are my babies.
That is really cool.
They sit on your shoulder and they keep you company. They're also filled with rice. Use a hot pack or a cold pack.
Your work is beautiful, Megan. Thank you for letting us talk to you. How can people find out about you if they're not here?
If they're not here, I've got an Etsy page, Chain of Fate.
Really?
Yes.
And there you have it. Guys, look at this. This is beautiful. Can I lift this up?
Oh, of course.
Look, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is really, really beautiful. I think that's wonderful. Do you make man bracelets?
I do. I've got some that are stainless steel over in my shop.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking for a friend. I'm not actually a man. Well, thank you very much for having us here today.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice to see you. Good luck on the stuff.
Oh,
I mean, yeah. Wow.
The tediousness.
The tediousness. Exactly. I'm a centurion.
This will make you a legionnaire, a Gurgaris. Miles Gurgaris. Yeah.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Soldiers.
This thing weighs like, this is not my bicycle helmet, I can tell you that.
No, it's definitely not. This thing is made of hardened steel, ready to go, crossbar up front to avoid frontal attacks, cheek flaps to keep his nice pretty face safe, and the back flap here serves two purposes. One is to keep any sun off the back of your neck and to keep anything from coming over, and if someone comes with a heavy chop going to take your head off, that back flap will catch it, and it'll save your head.
You know what? I'm wearing this to work from here on out. I'm going into work, because there's always people trying to get me there.
Yeah, well, I like mine better.
What? So I have to ask you about this interesting dragon that you've carved or made over here. It's a little more animated than the others.
That is Rocky. He is my mother's parrot.
Is that right? How old is Rocky?
How old is he? 19 now.
19?
Aye.
They live a long time.
About 80 years or so.
Something like that, yeah. Now, Rocky, how are you today?
Can you take a bow?
Can you take a bow, Rocky? Come on, Rocky, take a bow. Take a bow, you've earned it. Come on, buddy. So I wanted to ask you about this, and first off, I want to ask you what this is, and I hope that it's what I think it is. What is this?
What do you think it is?
I think it's a catapult, like a real catapult.
It is a kind of catapult, yeah. So catapult's kind of an overarching term for just something that launches a projectile.
Yeah.
This is a trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
Trebuchet. It's kind of the final iteration of the catapult before gunpowder took over. In fact, it was actually used alongside gunpowder weapons, cannons, for a long time because it could deliver a heavier payload more accurately than cannon could until they really finalized, did a lot more development on the cannon technology.
Well, cannon was still in the R&D department.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the Centurion's helmet.
Oh.
It has the head crests,
Oh.
significantly more ornate.
Yep.
Now, if the head crest goes this way, you're a Centurion. That means you're the boss of the century. If the head crest goes this way, it means you're second banana. So sometimes in movies and stuff, you'll see the head crest go front to back.
Yeah.
That is not the. And for a time, everyone had those head crests, but honestly, once the soldier has to start carrying all of his gear, this becomes a real encumbrance you don't want to have to worry about anymore. So they did away with it, and all the helmets came like this.
Yeah. He's still shaking his head. Tell me about these little outfits up here.
Well, these were actually created by my mother right here.
Oh, okay.
They're apron hand towels.
Oh, okay.
You just hang them where you want them to be, and then you tie the ends so they don't fall off.
Yeah.
And then you can use them to dry your hands when.
Well, you guys are certainly quite crafty here. How can people find out about you? Let's say they didn't come to the Renaissance Fair, but they still want to get a dragon pillow. Can they got a website or something?
I have a Facebook page, Facebook.com, Aloha Lionsden Crafts.
They loaded this full of rocks, probably about the size of your fist or something like that?
Mostly lead, actually, but yeah, they would use rocks or something like that, something very heavy.
Yeah.
Right. And then up at the top, there's a sling and a pin. It's like David killed Goliath with, right?
Yeah.
So it's that kind of a thing, and so it's set up that pin so that at a certain point of the arc, it pulls a loop off the end, and it releases it. So doing that, you can control your angle, you can control your distance, you can move your slide to change your accuracy. The guys that were using these originally were extremely accurate with them.
Oh, this was a skill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just didn't get any old person and let them operate the catapult, right?
Yeah, it was a job.
You know, in a battle, I'd be like the first guy to die. I mean, seriously, they might as well send me out very first because like just carrying this helmet makes me want to die.
Well, there's a 6-month boot camp, the first of its kind. The Romans set one up to train it's called a ludus, and it's to train the Roman soldier on how to fight, how to wear the armor, and they do it with heavier everything, heavier armor, heavier helmets, heavier sword and shield, heavier gladius and scutum. Everything is heavier, so that when you finally get your real kit and you get to put it on, it's light.
Yeah, you're like going, woo, this is a relief.
Easy, you're good to go. And on top of that, when you first start, you don't fight. Not most of the time. You let the old men do the fighting, the old veterans. They fight all the first battles, so you get to see how it's done. School is in session, and the lessons will be brief.
Would either of you like to play his favorite game?
Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm coming over.
Okay, actually you're going to need to have both hands.
So what am I going to do?
You are going to hide this nut in one of your hands behind your back and mix it up so he doesn't know which hand it's in. Then bring them both out like this.
Okay.
And he'll touch the hand that he thinks the treat is in.
He can guess which hand it's in? Oh,
right?
Rocky, I play this game with my grandsons. I'm going to smoke you, buddy. Are you ready?
Bring your hand over.
You are kidding me. How did he know that? How did he know that?
He can smell it.
He what? No, don't ruin the magic.
He can't smell it because his smelling is about as good as ours.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Way to go, Rocky.
He's just observant.
The guys that were doing this, it was their entire life. I mean, you get up and go to work every day, they went up and did these every day.
That is so cool. Plus, I got to hang in the back, which, me being a coward, that's where I would want to be.
Yeah, you're away from the swords, you're away from the arrows.
Yeah.
Best way to do it.
So what aisle at Home Depot are these on? Because I'd like to get one.
Mostly the lumber aisle. Lots of the lumber aisle.
Did you build this?
We did. We have a few of them as well. We have several different machines. We are Titan Forge Siege Works. We do like educational stuff with them. We take them to shows and teach and all kinds of stuff like that.
This is incredible. I mean, talk about doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I want to build a catapult. No, trebuchet.
Trebuchet. Good job.
Trebuchet. Okay, I got my terminology down, folks. Do I want to put that on? Oh, yes.
Let's get the helmet off just to make sure that we don't overdo it.
And I want, Francine, will you take a picture? Once I get this on, you want to try it on? All right, hang on for a minute. Hey guys, I'm about to enlist in the Roman army.
25-year enlistment.
25-year enlistment if you lived.
Actually, the
if you lived.
was really low. Try hard
really?
To keep you alive because we've got a lot of money invested in your training and gear.
Right. We're going off to fight the Gauls?
Celts.
Oh, the Celts. Okay. So how do I do this?
So you're gonna go ahead and put your both hands forward through here.
Yep.
All right, Rocky. This is my wife, who is way smarter than me. So.
Okay, which hand?
Chance it in, Rocky. She's way smarter than Bob. Well, Rocky, you are our one smart bird. Thank you guys for having us.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Why? Why did you do this?
Well, me and my friends here, we started building them when we were little kids. We made our first one at about 10, and as we got bigger, so did they. And now we build big full-size machines.
Yeah. How long does this take to set up?
About 5 hours. That's assuming everything goes correctly, about 5 hours. This one was a big fight yesterday, and we might have to clean up some pieces.
This is incredible.
Yes. And then, there you go. Now square your shoulders up. And I'm gonna cinch you in here. Soldiers did this in tandem to make it quick and efficient. Also, it's next to impossible to get this thing on solo. So, all right. Then we would lace this closed. Do we have some lace?
We have lace?
So a lot of this is done with leather lacing, like you see in the front here.
Yeah.
It's all done with just leather lacing and copper brass rivets.
There you go.
Thing is held together with nothing but that.
Can I wear your helmet?
Yeah, I think I'll let you
Could
wear
I
my
just?
helmet.
I mean, everybody knows I'm not a real, but could I just for once? Of course, when you're at a Renaissance Fair, you're bound to get thirsty. You're bound to want mead.
Aye, yes, sir. Yes,
You have it.
The best mead around, sir, from Hidden Legends Winery.
Really? Is it popular?
Oh, very popular. Yeah. For I have ale as well, but everyone likes the mead, and we seem to be selling it like 12 to 1.
Well, of course. Yeah, well, this is a Renaissance Fair. I mean, you wouldn't come to the Renaissance Fair and have like a Diet Coke or something.
What is a Diet Coke, sir?
I do not know. I do not know. I can't wait to see this in action. Are you actually going to throw something?
Hopefully. It kind of depends on if the neighbors are okay with us doing stuff. But, yeah.
How far? What's the range of this?
This machine can do a bowling ball about 900 feet. Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. But the 5-hour setup time, I mean, now you know why they weren't used a lot in defense. You know?
Yeah.
Here comes the Army. Start setting it up. Okay, we'll be ready at 5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're used all over the whole world. They developed in China and they came out to the Mediterranean and Europe and took over.
Incredible.
All right.
So, in this period, in this costume, would it be? Oh wow, this is cool.
No. Oh wait. There you go.
Is it Hail Caesar?
It's always Caesar. The guy did the job so well they named it after him.
Hail Nero. Hail Nero.
Our beloved emperor.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! People wore these things
all day. All day.
All day.
So they would march about 21 miles for about 5 hours wearing this.
So 2 kinds of mead.
Actually, 4 kinds of mead.
4 kinds of mead.
Aye.
Dark mead.
Aye.
Mead.
This is the dark mead.
Uh-huh.
This is the king, which is the light mead.
Uh-huh.
This is a mixture of them both, which is called the Outlander.
Ooh.
And then we have the bearded saint, which is actually carbonated, chilled, and with a little bit of citrus.
Are you serious?
Aye, very much so.
Which do you prefer?
I myself like the Outlander because I helped create it.
No, really? You created it?
It kind of evolved here. For the light was too sweet for many people, the dark was too robust, so we started mixing them. And so the purveyor of the mead says, that is quite wonderful, I will just start bottling that way.
Got it.
And so it is named after our pub, the Outlander.
I didn't even ask you guys your name.
I'm Tyler.
Yeah?
Damien.
Damien and Tyler, thanks for bringing the trebuchet, not a catapult. Learn the difference.
Yeah, thanks for being out here. It's a lot of fun.
We've had a great time. We got to get out of here though, and it's about 900 feet to my car. So could I?
Yeah, which one is it? I'll get you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, have a good day.
Thank you. No problem. I have a backache. I've had this on for what, 30 seconds or something?
Just about, yeah.
Oh, you're kidding. And then they had things on their legs too.
Actually, only I wear things on the legs.
Oh,
so what's going to cover your legs is this big old shield over here.
Oh, wow.
This scutum.
Guys, this is the greatest day of my life.
So you're going to use your left hand in an overhand grip, like a suitcase sort of.
Like that?
Like that, yeah.
There you go.
Bicycle. So you can see this shield comes way down, and if he were to bring himself down a little bit into a fighting stance, almost everything but his feet are covered by that. So
this is so cool.
You got this.
This is so cool. What does mead taste like for people that don't know?
Mead is a fermented honey. So much like wine, instead of fermented grape, it is fermented honey.
Okay. All right. So you still get the thing that you drink beer for, the taste and the alcohol?
Well, it doesn't tend to make one feel white well, yes.
Yes, I should say. I feel better just talking about it. So if I was going to get one, what would you prefer? Like, look at me. I'm not a very manly man, so I can't have, so which one would I start with?
What is your normal beverage of choice?
Well, I actually, if I had to choose one of these, I'd have the Cherny Bock, because I like the darker one.
Darker, robust. So thusly, you would like the dark mead, or possibly even the Outlander. The Outlander is a combination of the light and dark, so you would get a nice sweet taste to begin with, but as you savor and swallow, you get that dark, robust roasted flavor.
Mead expert right here.
I wouldn't know about that.
I didn't even get your name.
I am Sir William, sir.
Sir William, sir?
Well, no, just Sir William.
Sir William, I got it.
I am the barkeep. I'm also the master of ceremonies upon the Equestrian Games.
I saw you.
Yes.
We just found the booth that would make my mom so happy. It's the crochet booth, and I have Mandy
and Christy.
Mandy and Christy, 2 crocheters.
Yep, 2 sisters crochet.
2 sisters crocheting, right. How's the Renaissance Fair for you? Is this a good event?
It's been amazing. People have been wonderful, and we're having a blast.
How heavy would you say that is? It doesn't feel very heavy.
No, but it's probably 8 pounds.
Which for a shield this size is pretty remarkable. That's because the Romans invented plywood to make these shields.
Serious?
Absolutely.
These are things I didn't know.
It's a 3-ply setup. They either do hard, soft, hard, or soft, hard, soft, depending on what the purpose is and who's selling it. Naturally, hardwood costs more, so the merchant wants you to buy the hardwood shield, but it also weighs more, so the soldier wants to buy the softwood shield.
Got it. You know what shield I want? The one that's going to keep me from getting hurt.
Yes, and that is all of these.
Yeah,
so
that's the shield I want. It looks to me like you have customers and I have bothered them.
Oh, no. You are fine, sir. It's quite well. This is an open opportunity here.
Well, thank you for the mead lesson. This is great.
You're very welcome, sir.
Yeah, mead right here, guys. You come to the Renaissance Fair, you're not going to want to drink like punch. You got to have mead right here. Boom. Are your Renaissance names also Christy and Mandy, or are you like, I don't know?
Those are our real names and our Renaissance names.
Real and Renaissance. Tell me about your stuff. What is this right here?
A crown.
It's a crown. Yeah,
Renaissance crown.
Yeah.
Your kids want to be a king, you throw the crown on them, they're a king.
Aha, got it. What about this right here? What is this?
That is a festival top. You just put it on and you're fancy and festivally and...
And you're topped.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're covered, yeah.
And you're clothed and all that. Right.
But it's not hot.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I am ready for battle. Come on, Celts. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm ready for battle in my Nikes and... Hold on a second. I want somebody to hold my cell phone so it doesn't get damaged. All that. This is fantastic. In case you guys haven't guessed by now, you're watching Crowd Surfing with Craig Bielik. We are at the Renaissance and Fantasy Fair out here in Marietta, learning about Romans and all kinds of stuff. And look at. This is me. This is where I was meant to be.
Welcome to the Roman army.
Ow. Ow. Really, I hurt my hand.
Well.
When did you guys start crocheting?
I picked it up again about 1.5 years ago.
Really? So you'd done it before when you were like
When I was like 8, I learned how to chain, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is fantastic. What would you like to tell people that are not at the Renaissance Fair today?
Come visit us. Come see what we have. It's awesome.
Come get crocheted. Crochet to me is like the lighter version of chainmail.
Yeah.
It's like the kind of thing I can handle.
We've made some water balloons too that absorb the water, so we can throw them at people when they get super hot today.
Cool, fun.
Push your arm straight forward for me.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Okay, so for the camera, I got a paddling. So
I have a nice
thank you.
Hang on, he's gonna take a picture.
Don't down it.
What? What did I just drink? Pasca. What is that?
Apple cider vinegar and honey.
It actually was pretty good.
It's Roman Gatorade.
This is Roman Gatorade?
This is what the soldiers filled their canteens with that made the soldiers
more effective. They didn't understand about keeping your electrolytes up, but they understood keeping hydrated, and they just knew it worked. Romans didn't care how something worked. They only cared that it did.
Garlic, sir? Oh, hummus. Very good street, sir.
You got a website?
twosisterscrochet.com.
twosisterscrochet.com. Mandy and Christy, who are actual sisters.
Yes.
Yeah. All your life?
Well, since high school.
Oh, since high school. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait a minute. Well, no, that's okay. That sisterhood is sisterhood, right?
Well, yeah, her family took me in, so.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Well, two sisters, good luck at the Renaissance Fair.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me out.
Yes, enjoy.
And I'm going to wrap up in a blanket.
Have fun. Please do. They're right here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right. And if it works, like, we don't know how this arch works, but an arch will hold up a building for 2,000 years, so we're going to use it. Right. And we don't know how this cementum works, which we finally found the recipe for, but there's Roman cement that's 2,000 years old that's still holding up buildings.
I've seen it. I've actually seen it. I've been to the Pantheon.
Yes.
I've been to the Pantheon.
And the Pascha, you drink water too fast, you get sick. You can't drink this too fast, as you just demonstrated.
Yes, you can, in fact, not drink this fast at all. This is a sippy. This is not a gulpy.
But they would carry that in a gourd canteen, like we've got
right there.
Now, this is something that I don't do every day. I'm talking to a mermaid. Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
You are a real mermaid.
I'm as real as they can be.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name's Miranda. That's Meranda. Get it? Miranda.
Oh, I got it. Miranda. Miranda, how did you decide to become a mermaid? Or did you decide, or was this a curse or something?
I was born this way.
You were born?
Yeah, like you were born with legs and I was born with this.
With this,
yeah.
Okay, about this?
It's pottery, stoneware, handmade.
I know that. But what I wanted to know is, you said there's like a seal on the front?
Look at it. Yes, look at it.
Okay, hang on for a minute. It's actually really, really good looking stuff. Oh, I get it.
That's what I was trying to show.
I get it.
It is the official logo of the fair.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
This is incredible. And you made all these?
Of course. I am the official potter here.
There has to be an official potter, right?
Absolutely, there has to be.
And the metal canteen carried olive oil, which was used for cooking, cleaning, and for
lighting your
oil
areas.
lamps.
Oh, of course. Well, if you guys out there do not want to come to the Renaissance Fair by now, this has got to talk you into it. Come on out and ask for this. What is it called again?
Pascha.
Pascha, yeah.
It means sour wine.
It means sour wine, yes. and in fact, I think it's far more sour than wine.
It is. It's vinegar, actually.
Yeah, this was great. I feel like an Easter egg.
Magic wand.
I'll bet you're really popular out here.
I mean, I have a lot of guppy friends, and so it's really fun to hang out with them and tell them stories and sing to them. Sometimes they want to get in the pond, but it's mermaids only, so they sit around it.
So I can't get in.
Maybe after fair. But you gotta be careful. Mermaids can be quite tricky.
I'm sure they can. I mean, so is it fun being a mermaid?
Oh, I think so. I mean, I have a lot of fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm the only one they've auzed to make this.
What about that Santa? Was he related to you or anything?
Not in the slightest.
Okay.
But he is cute.
Oh yeah, I thought. Well, first as far as Santa goes, so that's the official sign. You made this. I've thrown like this, and it's pretty hard.
Mm-hmm. It takes a little bit of a talent.
So what does this sell for? Like this one right here?
That one, about $20.
About $20, yeah. And are you doing well out here?
I'm doing very well out here.
I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure. This is actually very beautiful, and I like it too because, like when I threw mine, it was like really base heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I was too lazy to move the clay up.
Uh-huh.
But yours feels like really balancing?
Throw light, yes.
What do you guys want to do to me? Actually, want me to go for the scourging? I mean,
No, that's just...
We could put you in a toga.
Oh, a toga?
A toga.
I better not.
It's doesn't take that long.
Really?
It's only 9 yards long.
I better. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Serious.
A 9-yard?
How to make it.
Well, I'm getting a toga. All right. You play wonderfully.
Oh, well, thank thee, sir. Oh, and right into your arm the wand is... Oh, there it is, I see. Excellent. I hope you're of the good magic.
Only the good magic.
Excellent.
Why can't magic won't allow me to play a guitar like that?
Oh, I know, it's only practice, sir. All right, 8 hours a day. We'll start tomorrow morning, all right? Yeah. All right, quit all that you do. Instruction starts right up there top of the hill.
Really? How can people find out about you if they're not here?
If they're not here, they can contact me through my webpage. I don't have a webpage, come to think of it. I'm not that savvy.
They can come out to the Renaissance Fair.
Come out to the Renaissance Fair. They can come out to the Farmers Market in Ogden during the summer. They can go to the Winterfest, which is a wonderful place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't even ask you your name. I'm so sorry.
I'm Terry Madsen.
Terry, this is fantastic. Thank you for showing me this.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Look, you guys. Look what Terry just gave me for free. She said I could have it. You saw it right on camera. You saw it right on camera. She said that.
If you actually want it, go for it.
Oh, I would love it, but I don't want to take money out of your pocket, so I will leave it with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just cornered these nice folks because I'm looking for a Diet Coke. It's Craig Bielik with Crowd Surfing. Tell me who you are. You're Lady Liberty.
Basically.
Really? I mean, you're Statue of Liberty.
I mean, it looks like it.
It kind of does, but was that the intent, or?
No, it was my birthday yesterday. We made a birthday crown, and then we happened upon this, and so I wore it.
Wow, happy birthday. You came to the Renaissance Fair. Was it a good birthday?
Yes, it was very good.
And that is how you wear a toga, which is Roman formal wear. This is fantastic. Check it out, guys.
Craig Bielik of the Renaissance Fair. Toga, 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 toga. What happens after that? I don't remember what came after toga.
You go to a toga party with John Belushi.
Woo! I'm on my way. Ask how to take me home.
Oh, sir, already we've only just met. But I have devised a way. I've transmogrified, I suppose, to the future, and I've figured out that they have a way in which you can trap me, my vocals, and my lute, and on this magical ferry box in the sky, and that's how you can take me home. You don't have to feed me. You don't have to board me, sir.
Is there any doubt that we're at the Renaissance and Fantasy Fair? If there is, now you know.
Well, thank thee.
Play on.
Oh, and fare thee well.
How old are you?
34.
34? Good heck! No, seriously. Seriously. I thought I'm not just saying this to be, to be stupid, but I really thought she was like 20.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
She's my sister. So
oh, she's your sister. Okay.
Younger than me, so that actually is reflecting well on her.
Yeah. What made you decide to come to the Renaissance Fair today?
We drove by it last night on the way to the Crystal Hot Springs, and we were like, we have to go there tomorrow. So on our way back to Salt Lake, we're stopping by here.
I'm glad you guys did go. Did you go over to the Roman booth and learn about Roman history?
No, I didn't.
No, you guys got to. They'll give you a sample of their drink. It's right over there.
Okay.
Yeah. They say to sip it.
Okay. Good to know.
Right. They told me don't drink it all in one gulp. I did. Don't do that.
Okay.
Okay, Lady Liberty. I asked you if you wanted to talk on TV. What did you say?
What's TV?
Well, it is a magical process of broadcasting images across the world.
What?
And what are you?
Faye.
Faye? Nice to meet you, Faye.
Oh, that is my species.
Oh, okay. And you're here for the Renaissance Fair, yeah?
Is that what this land is?
It is. Renaissance land.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. How often do you, well, I shouldn't say that. You're always a mermaid, right?
But sometimes when I go out and see guppies and go and doing other things, we do them quite regularly.
This is incredible, Miranda. You're kind of Liberty. You're kind of Love because you got the hearts right there. You kind of got the ring thing right there, right? And the pearl and like really scary fingernails.
Fancy, yeah.
Yeah, like those could like you could hurt somebody with that.
Really could.
Like, you have to have a background check to get those done.
You should. They're really sharp.
You made your costume, of course you did.
Yes.
Yes. And you didn't do your makeup. That's your face, right?
Yes, that is my face. Yes.
Got it. What would you like to tell people out there?
What is this stick?
It's a microphone stick. You want to trade?
Yes.
I hope you have a mermazing day.
Did you hear that? This is awesome. Miranda, have a good day.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, I got to think of a funny pun for that. I hope it's off.
A whaley good day.
Have a whale of a time. There you go. There you go. I hope that it's off the scales. That was bad.
Like ark like a seal.
Okay, so what's your name, birthday girl?
Val.
Val. My sister's name's Val.
Really?
She has a birthday.
Well, she has.
She does. She does.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Isn't that fantastic?
Look at how much we've got in common already, Val. This is incredible. Thanks for coming to the Renaissance Fair. Happy birthday, Val.
Thank you so much.
This one smells better.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Faye.
Yes. Thank you, humans.
Yes. Craig Bielik at crowd surfing at the Renaissance Fair with these nice people who are all Romans, and they're letting me take this home. That's what they said. I got it on camera. Yeah. Thanks for joining us on crowd surfing. We'll see you next time if I survive, because really right now I feel like I'm going to pass out. I really do. Thanks. We'll catch you guys next time.
Hail Caesar.
Hail Caesar!
Hail Caesar!
Everything about this hurts.